Hello everybody. Today is December 6th of 2018. What that means is 10 years ago from this day, it has been officially 10 years since I filmed the service drive Thunderbolt 1000T in Harper Woods. This is the third siren that I filmed in Harper Woods. It's the low tone chopper level 4, I believe. That's on it's on the service drive located in between Lockmore Street and Country Club Street. I remember on that day when I was filming, it was snowing that day and the weather was not exactly the best, so I'm glad I was able to get a video of it, although it didn't necessarily turn out to be what I was hoping it would be, because unfortunately some of you may have noticed that during the duration of the test the video ends right when the siren is still running, or should I say actually right when the siren is about to wind down. It's not captured on film. The camera quit recording because apparently there was some data error or some kind of error message that appeared on my camcorder that somehow caused the recording to stop. So I had full battery because I made sure my camcorder had plenty of battery juice and memory too, so I had plenty of memory left on that camcorder. But apparently sometime during the duration of the test the camera just failed, or it just stopped, which I wasn't really too happy about. But despite that, though, I'm just glad at least I tried to get a video of that siren. I was hoping, I wasn't really too happy about the fact that it happened. But again, I could say I was glad I was able to film it. But that siren was that because of the location of where it's located, it just isn't. There's really no good place to film it because it's next to a busy road, which is a service drive that runs along Interstate 94, and it's surrounded by houses. And to be honest with you, if you want to get like a close-up shot of the siren, you have to be pretty much right up at it in order to actually successfully have the siren filmed on video. So yeah, it's just I wasn't. It was a pain. It was a slight pain to film, so I kind of had to film to what I thought was the best area to film, because I wanted to be close to the siren, but I didn't want to be in a bad position. So I chose what I thought was good enough, and it seemed all right. But I know I've done better videos than that. But what I could say is, I actually met up with an ex-siren enthusiast. Many of you may have heard of the YouTube username Cheetah Wolf. Cheetah Wolf actually met up with me in Harper Woods that day, along with his family. He was actually in the car with his family somewhere on Country Club Street, while I was on the sidewalk staying with my camcorder with my umbrella, because I was trying to hold the umbrella over the camcorder to try to keep it safe from having snow or accumulation of that, forming on my camcorder. I mean, you could probably sort of see in the video that there was some snow flurries that may have gotten on the lens as it was filming, but again, it was weather wasn't exactly that good that day, so. And I'm just surprised I was able to make it to Harper Woods safely. The road conditions wasn't really. Let's just say it wasn't the best, but I think I've done worse, But either way, I'm just glad I was able to do that. From my opinion, I think the service drive Thunderbolt may be, I guess I could say it's my favorite one, although the only reason why I say that is because I like the way how it sounds. It's on a chopper level setting that I feel that as for a Thunderbolt siren, when they're set on dual tone and they're on that chopper level, which I believe is supposed to be chopper level 4, in my opinion, it has the eeriest sound to it, or the scariest kind of sound that if you were to hear that from a distance or maybe even close up, it just has that frightening tone to it, to where it just means something bad is about to happen. So, other than that, the Service Drive Thunderbolt and Grosse Pointe Woods, of course, are my favorites in that area because I think they sounded the scariest to me. But the Service Drive Thunderbolt might still be at West Shore Services, but I doubt it. Although, I mean, I can't be sure about that. But I remember in December of 2009, I was taking a video of the West Shore Service crew on installing the siren and installing the new siren. But yeah, my I could say that the Service Drive Thunderbolt, I actually used hearing protection the whole entire time because I was pretty much right up at the siren or right up underneath it, or I was in a spot to where it would be like deafening loud. So I felt that it was better that I just kept the hearing protection on. And the siren, of course, went off, I don't think it went off too late, but it probably went off like 2 minutes later than what after 1 o'clock, because you can also hear in the video Grosse Pointe Woods' Thunderbolt sounding off, which is about 1.5 miles east of the Service Drive Thunderbolt in the country at the Lockmore Country Club. What was I going to say? I haven't heard anything from Cheetah Wolf in a while, but I don't really care to follow his kind of videos. But other than that, though, what was I going to say? As far as future videos are going to go for me on doing 10-year anniversaries, I'm not exactly darn sure if I'm going to want to continue to do more, because I basically wanted to cover from when I started filming Sheldon Park all the way till the whole year of 2000, till doing the 10-year anniversary video from when I filmed Sheldon Park to all the way through my events that happened in 2008, because I kind of in the more later years, I can't say it's been well, I just don't think it's just as interesting, in my opinion, to want to share. But if any of you wish to, if any of you do wish to tell me about my experience about more sirens I filmed back then, you're more than welcome to describe that. But above all that, for what I would like to say, though, is maybe I might do a 10-year anniversary video on the 2001 I filmed, because that one there is that's the closest one to my house that I filmed back in March. But I'll do that soon. And then what else was I gonna say? Well, I guess well, that's all I could think of. So I just want to thank you all for watching. I want you all to have a Merry Christmas, and I'll see you sometime.